Yo, what's up YouTube? We are back for another video. I'm at the Sky Harbor Airport here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we are about to fly out to Cabo for our mastermind. So I'm super excited you guys are coming along for the journey. See you guys there. Yo, what's up family? We have officially touched down in Cabo, San Lucas. We're here at the Bahia Hotel. I'm excited to share this with you guys. Decided to bring my guys with me to capture this entire experience. This is the Cabo Mastermind with Rob Bailey, Keaton, the Muscle, Andy Elliott, and tons of other power players that are coming down to network. So we just checked into our hotel. I'm gonna give you guys behind the scenes of the room in just a second. But guys, we're gonna have some super sick stuff to capture for you guys. We got a yacht mastermind, we got a workout, we got networking, we got a whole speaking event planned here in Cabo. And man, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to share it with you guys. So stay tuned. Let's go check out the room. We got everything locked and loaded. We got the pool right out front. We got the hot tub. We got the TV right on the freaking wall out here. It's beautiful, man. I'm excited for a kick-ass weekend. Let's get it.
Sometimes you're one hire away from somebody that can help you with these systems and processes. Like we brought someone on who fucking changed our game, who helped us implement these systems and processes, who are good at it. I was telling Rob, like he's a creative, but like when he does the books, the bills, the money and everything, and he's trying to be creative, he fucking dilutes both of them. So Dana gets to be really creative. She gets to go crazy, and hopefully he shields some of the stress to let her go be wild, and Jackie shields the stress so I can go be wild. And so sometimes, like if you're wanting to be up here, right, you need to find someone who's going to help you with these systems and processes so it doesn't kill your brain, and they need to be really good at it.
Like we were talking about success. Success isn't just measured by this. It's measured by your health. It's measured by your relationships, measured by your bank account. So getting that all together in a nice little package, I think would even set you apart.
We're on a self-development journey ourselves and fucking growing like crazy. And dude, we're getting obsessed right now. We're just freaking out. So like it's a good time if you're gonna run with us to run with us and be as close as you can. All of us have different events, different things, different stuff going on. Just lean in. Just listen, dude, like just go all in, go fucking crazy. And it doesn't take long to blow it up. You know, you guys started early, so y'all played the long game, but you see guys blow up quick now, right? So like, if you guys can just take the advice of stand out, be different, keep learning. Keaton, I mean, his message is fucking crazy, which is like, stay in the fire, quit getting out. Like, give yourself long enough to change.
Some of the greatest speakers in the world, they have a very well put together speech. Ed Milet's one of them. I love Ed. I've heard Ed's speech 38 times, and I love it, but it's the same fucking speech. Just so you guys know, you're never, ever, ever going to hear the same speech. You can listen to me talk for 1,000,000 events, and you will never, ever hear the same speech. A long time ago, I made a commitment that I was never going to put together something because I wanted to do something really special. An hour before you guys showed up, I was taking a nap, I was getting ready. I knelt down. I always pray before I give a speech. And then, after my prayer, it's very simple. Hey, I don't know what these guys need to hear, but I want to be able to express to them what they need to hear. And right before I speak, I have a saying, and you guys can write this down. Heavenly Father, please allow me to express my message and not impress my message. I'm not on this stage right now to impress you. No offense, but I don't give a fuck what you guys think about my speech. I'm here to express a message that will change your life.
Cabo. We're on the yacht.
What's up, you guys? So I'm out here with my man DK. I've known Danny Klein for about 2 years, Andy Elliott. When you find people who have a similar vision as you and they're driven, stay around them. Like the average person is uninspired, they're not doing anything that's exciting, they're not passionate, they lost their drive a long time ago. If you're around them, who do you think you're gonna be, right? But if you're around someone that's always in the gym, always talking business, always sharing their values, always trying to inspire the world, and you surround yourself with them, who do you think you're gonna be in a year from now or 5 years? And that's one of the most important things, is to be in proximity with people that sharpen you, that inspire you, because it's going to compel you to take way more action in your life.
Well, people say proximity is power, right? And although I think that is true, but you got to make sure that you make the right connections, the right relationships, because when you're in the right rooms, you still have to go in, you have to shake the hand. You have to make sure you have that right in conversation, that intentional conversation, to be able to make sure that you're actually going in the right direction. Because most people, all they want to do is what? They want to take. They don't want to give. And one of the biggest things is you got to make sure that you give first.
And another thing with that is, like, when you give, get those opportunities, are you ready? So many people, when they get in the room, they're not prepared to seize that opportunity because they're not really working on themselves 24/7 back at home. Like, your personal development needs to be constant so that when you get around a guy like Keaton or a guy like Andy, they recognize you for all that hard work you've put in. They don't overlook you. They don't forget your name. And that takes years for you to accumulate that growth. If you're new on your journey of personal development, or you want to get into entrepreneurship, you want to crush it, make a bunch of money, do what you see people doing on social media, start with the basics right now.
The biggest problem that I see on this entire planet, over the thousands of people that I've talked to, that I've coached, that I've had the opportunity to meet, they don't have enough trust built in themselves. We were having a conversation out here. They don't have that trust piggy bank with themselves. They second guess. Hey Sean, what should I do here? I'm thinking about doing this. I'm thinking about doing that. You know deep down what the move that you want to make, and the reality is you want to face the fact that you're probably scared of, what if it doesn't work? What if my friends think I'm stupid? What if this? What if you fucking look up in 10 years and you didn't do that thing? That fucking word regret is what I live for. I want to live a life full of no regrets. Some of the most successful people on the planet, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, they learned to love failure. It's one of those things that you want to think about from a champion. You don't think that they would say that. But to be a fucking champion, to be one of the best, they fail the fucking most because they've executed the most.
No one gets to this great place in life by just having everything handed to them in this perfect, easy path. And if you did, you wouldn't even appreciate it, so you wouldn't see the value in what you've created. Don't even use the word failure. Things are not going to go your way every time, but how do you react in those moments? So like, the person that can train their mind to always see the good in situations, the opportunity to level up and grow, that person never fails. They win and they learn.
Yo, hold up, pause the video. If you stayed this far in the video, we appreciate you. If you want some more information on any of our events, any of our retreats, anything that we got going on, text me the word events to 540-840-3241. I'll get you all the info on everything crazy that we're doing. Back to the video. For all the people out there that are listening, how do you get to a level of mindset where it just feels concrete, it feels undeniable, that self-belief in yourself when you're trying to go and do new things, but you haven't stacked those wins yet? How do you start that process of self-belief? Do you believe it's a characteristic that you have just inside of you? Do you believe that it's through fucking suffering? Where does that shit come from?
Yeah, so I think for me, knowing that it's possible, right? Well, same thing, being around all these people, I think one of the biggest takeaways is, like, Andy's standing right here, but like, Andy has these phenomenal characteristics, but then realizing, like, oh, he's not that much different than me. Keaton's not that much different than me. And you get around these really, really big people and you realize, like, oh, he's just some guy. He's just some guy who really fucking tries hard, right? I started to see that in my mid-20s, and I was like, well, what if I try really, really hard? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you start stacking little wins, and before you know it, you're like, so wait, I can do anything. Like, I own international houses. Like, we're staying at my house in Cabo, we're on a fucking 110-foot yacht. Like, that's not in my family. My family's never done, my family doesn't have passports, right? And I'm down here getting dual citizenship in fucking Mexico. I start to realize, like, wait, so if I can do anything, what's on the table? And then you realize, like, all it does is you have to try, you're gonna fail, you're gonna fuck up, it's not gonna work, but every once in a while it is. And every failure you learn, and you just keep doing that over and over.
People like think, oh, I wanna go and get this thing, I wanna get this car. It's like, you're doing all this shit for what? They, I wanna give that purpose. But it's like, you're doing it for that fucking car. For that, when you get that, you're unfulfilled. But what's your take on that?
I think the stuff's fantastic, right? I have a lot of stuff, right?
I like shit too.
But I think that the stuff is really easy to see. So like, I'm a 911 guy. So I have a GT2 RS. There's no better car than a GT2 RS. So like, I'm done. There's nowhere to go from here, right?
Maxed out.
So the cool thing with me is, like, okay, you get the house, you get this house, you get the watch, you get the cars, you get all this stuff. That's a really great first step. It's easy to see. It's really really easy to understand, like, what a Rolex is. And then you get 10 grand, you get a Rolex. And then what you do is you get to a point in time where you're like, all right, cool, I can have any car I want. And you realize, like, cars are dope.
You'll buy another car.
Yeah, but it's just another fucking car, right? You can get another watch, you can get another house, you can do all these different things. And I think once you get past the first step of the stuff, then you get to the second step and you're like, cool, how do I carve out weekends with my powerful friends? How do I control more of my time? How do I have a better relationship? Because like, when I was chasing stuff, like, I'm blessed that my relationship was just magically amazing. But now it's like, cool, how do I make my relationship like the top fucking that it can be, right? It's stuff that doesn't have a price tag on it. Like, what's a friendship worth? Like, my friendship with Keaton, there's zero fucking price. Like a GT2, I know what it costs, $390,000. It's an easy fucking number. I can do the math on how to buy that. How to get a friendship, like my friendship with Keaton, or how to get a relationship with my wife. There's no price on that.
Just everything they touched on. The biggest risk that you can take in life is taking no risk at all, doing nothing, staying in the same fucking spot the next month, the next year, 10 years from now, and not making any fucking plays. Listen, when I told him, when I met him, my dad passed away. I got to this zone where I'm like, what the fuck is the worst thing that's gonna happen? I went out the day after my dad passed away. I said, you know what? I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna hit the fucking gym. And I was in the fucking gym with my best friend, fucking crying, hitting curls. He's like, bro, just chill out. I said, no, bro, I fucking need this. I'm fucking crying, hitting curls. Because in that moment, if I can ground one of the most painful days, I'm gonna be good for the rest of my life. Most people, they don't want to take any risk. You know, when I went to go work for Andy Elliott, when I was selling cars, making my first 100 grand, I'm making everyone's like, oh, you're doing amazing, you're killing it. I'm like, what if I go out there? What if I go and do something? What if it's everything he says it's gonna be? Fuck it, I'm all in. And so what I would tell you guys, man, the biggest risk in life is taking no risk at all. Fucking bet on yourself every single time and watch how the world plays out, man.
Got to realize we're in the era that whatever you want, they're your mentor in the beginning, and then they become your brother, and then they become your family. And now these people that were once your mentors, they're still your mentors. I tell Rob, I'm like, bro, you're still my mentor, okay? But now we're brothers, and then now we're family. And I'm like, bro, like I got everything now. Some of you at some point, the fire's gonna come on, and you'll choose to step out. That's totally cool. His deal was fucking ran home. At some point, somebody's gonna tell you you can't be what you want, and what you want can't happen. And you're gonna have to live like Dana did and say, fuck you. Everybody in this room, everything that we've given you now, you got to go home and you got to practice. Now, if you don't plug into something, you don't fucking stay that way. When you're in the gym and you're working out and you got a badass mindset, when you get away from the gym, you forget that badass mindset. The mindset you have in this room right now, it's not yours to keep. It is rented. That mindset is rented for as long as you stay around the people who helped you receive it. That's it. Dreams come with the price. If you're not willing to pay the price, you don't get the dream. It's that simple. What does it cost you? Time somewhere. Energy. How do you guys feel being out here? How's your energy? Is it higher or lower? You guys should go back home fired the fuck up. Okay, what about your time? Have you guys been enjoying your time out here? Are you learning how to be away from the life you have now? And not that you're on vacation and laying down in bed watching TV, being lazy. You're actually out doing work.
Up the beach workout. We are back at the house. We are about to grab a little bit of brunch, just having a good conversation, kicking it, networking, having some fun. Guys, come check this out. I was walking up with Andy. He's like, you know what? Yeah, we were out here. He was out here for 3-4 days. You know, me and Jackie just went and checked out this house over here the other day. 2.5. It's getting built. It'll be done in about 6 months. He said, we just bought it. And I was like, man, it's crazy how much your perspective can change when you think about just when you want something, you just go and get it. You know, we were talking about killing the gray area and just making decisions. Do I want to do something or do I not? And you build this reputation of trust with yourself where you know who you are and what you want. And then it gets real deadly, man. It gets crazy. What's up, guys? We're just closing out at the end of the Opulent retreat out here in Cabo. We had some amazing speakers. We had Keaton, Rob Bailey, Andy Elliott, Jacqueline Elliott. Absolutely killing it. Some amazing connections, some amazing experiences. We got the chance to, you know, do a morning workout, brunch. I mean, it was a jam-packed day, jam-packed trip. I hope you guys got a ton of value just getting behind the scenes, seeing some of the conversations, some behind the scenes podcasts, just really cool stuff, getting to see these things. People like really don't even know that this stuff is available. So if you guys do want to come out, if you do want to check it out, you guys can text me the word events to 540-840-321. I'll plug in and get you all the information for any of our events, any of our retreats. We're doing stuff every single month. Don't forget, if you like the content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with homie, and stay plugged in. Much love. DK out.